There's a very famous saying in our part of the world that when the elephants fight, the frogs get crushed. So the Kashmiris would be more like the poor frogs caught in a fight between two elephants because this is a fight between India and Pakistan. I'm Kamal Haider, correspondent, and between us, the biggest victims of the recent conflict are the people of Kashmir. It must be understood that the Kashmir issue is nothing new between India and Pakistan. I was a little kid when I remember the Indian bombers appearing over the Karachi port, and it was in the middle of the night when my parents woke me up and said we were under attack. That was my first memory of a war between two countries, powerful countries, countries which had been once upon a time where people lived in harmony, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians. There was no division, but it became a hugely political issue after these countries became independent. So Kashmir is something that most Pakistanis my age would remember as an age-old issue that still remains unresolved. The recent crisis started in Pahalgam. This is a tourist destination in Indian-administered Kashmir when a number of tourists came under attack.
Please ask for help. We don't.
And about 26 people were killed. Now, no sooner had that happened, the Indian media and the Indian Prime Minister said that there would be retribution for the attack in Pahalgam, and they pointed the finger of blame at Pakistan. Pakistan then told India that it wanted concrete, tangible evidence to prove that Pakistan was involved, because Pakistan denied any involvement. It was definitely a very alarming situation that emerged from this. And Kashmir has no doubt come back into the limelight. It is a nuclear flashpoint. This kind of conflict has the whole world nervous because these are both nuclear armed states. And one of the reasons for this becoming such a huge issue was the fear that this could soon turn out to be a nuclear confrontation. So right now what we have is a ceasefire. In the case of India and Pakistan, it doesn't matter who's come out as the winner. Both sides will declare that they're the victors. So you'll find jubilation on the streets of India, the same here in Pakistan, without realizing that this is an unresolved issue and that it's too early to celebrate. But it is normally the patriotic fervor that drives people. This recent confrontation has actually cost both sides heavily, and it is estimated to be in the billions of dollars. That same money could have been spent on the poor people of India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan have a lot of poverty, and whenever there is a war, the biggest loss or the collateral damage, as they call it, is civilians on both sides who have nothing to do with the conflict but who are stuck in the crossfire. Both sides will have to step back from the brink. Both sides will have to be ready for a give and take if they are serious to solve the Kashmir crisis.